Hold on, paparazzi. Let me get your picture. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. No, what do you mean no? Yeah, right, lady. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. Harassment? I'm a paparazzi. Harassment was part of the job description. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. Listen, sweetheart, you got nothing to worry about, all right? Uncle Jimmy's gonna take care of you, okay? I've been doing this for like 28 years, almost to the day. August 31st, 1997, I was over in Paris, France, taking pictures of Princess Di, when all of a sudden she gets in a car and I had to chase after her. I was on a Vespa, chasing after her, weaving in and out of traffic. We get to a tunnel, I skid out, I fall off, I drop my camera, I didn't get the shot, it shatters, and I don't even know what happened after that. I just kind of limped away, right? I'm still waiting to get that shot of Princess Diana. Hope she's doing well. Choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. Anyways, I finally got to see her movie, okay? I wanted to see it at the premiere, but I was kicked off the red carpet, which I'm pretty sure I was kicked off because my hairline's about as straight as Elton John. Can't prove that yet, but I think I might have a lawsuit on my hands. So they threw me off the red carpet, which, speaking of red carpet, lady, how'd you like to take a ride on this red carpet? Yeah? Yeah? Well, my carpet lacks in magic and makes up for in red. I don't think the world needed another period piece in the Victorian era, right? I'd rather a movie about Victoria's period, right? Who's this? Your kid? Choo-choo! Guys, I had a wedding this weekend. My voice hurts. My voice hurts? Can a voice hurt? My voice box hurts. My throat hurts. I guess you could say that. I'm ripping a nice bowl of apple, what do they call this? Apple gook. Why can't I think of the word? Apple sauce. They call it apple sauce. I couldn't think of the word sauce because I was mad sauced this weekend. Kidding. I was appropriate. I was good. I was a good boy. But I'm eating applesauce because my throat hurts. It's having zero impact, but I like the taste. So anyway, got a bowl of AS over here, and the wedding was a lot of fun, man. It's good to see a lot of those guys. It was a kid from my high school, so it was good. It was fun to see everybody. It was weird though. I wasn't drinking on Friday. I started drinking again on Saturday, but I didn't get out of control or anything. I just had a few drinks, but Friday was weird, man. I get to the welcome. We had like a welcome party, and I was there. We showed up a little late from the Airbnb, and we took 2 cars because I wasn't drinking, and I wanted like an out just in case I felt uncomfortable or like anything, which sometimes you need. So I had a car there I could take. It wasn't my car. It was like my buddy rented a car, and I just borrowed it to have. And I was there. I was at the party. I wasn't drinking. It was fine. I mean, I don't think I had. I fully had like a panic attack. Full disclosure. So I was like, all right, I think I just need to excuse myself and get back to the Airbnb. So I left. I hopped in the car and I just start driving. And my phone dies. So I'm in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York. It's like on the border of Jersey. I think I'm in Jersey or something. I might be in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey or New York. I don't even know what fucking state I'm in. So I just start driving, and I'm like, my phone's dead. Let me look. And another thing about my phone is that the charging port is broken. So I need the back charger that goes on the back, which not many places have them. They don't sell them at like gas stations, and bars don't usually carry them. So I usually walk around with my charger, but I forgot my charger at the Airbnb, which is like 15 minutes away from the wedding venue. And so I Irish exit the party. I get into the car and I just start driving. And I look at my phone and I like, with the last like 5% of my battery, just praying it's going to last longer than 5% normally lasts, which it didn't. I text my friends, like, what's the address to the Airbnb quick? And like, they didn't answer on time, which is fine because there wasn't really any service up there. We were in the sticks in the middle of nowhere. So then my phone dies, and I didn't even know, like, I couldn't like go up to a stranger at a gas station and be like, do you know where this road is? Like, how far away is this road? Like, where do I go I had no idea where I was. So I just started driving, and I'm like, you know what? The next gas station I see, I'm just gonna stop. I could borrow the guy's phone. He might not have a charger for me. And if he doesn't, I'll just use his phone. I'll log into Instagram or something. That was like my best option at the time. So I just started driving, and like the panic attack is still coming on strong. And I'm like flipping out now. I'm like losing my mind because my phone's dead. I don't know where I am. I've been driving for like 20 minutes at this point, just going down one road looking for a gas station. I couldn't take an exit. They had like these random little exits throughout this road, but they all look like sketchier than the road I was on that had no lights. like no signs. It was just this it was the longest road ever. I didn't even know where I was. And I just started driving. And then finally, like an hour passes by. And I've been driving for an hour. Now I'm starting to panic because no one knows where I am. I didn't tell anyone where I was going. I shot out one text asking for an address, but no one answered it. And so my phone dies, and I'm just driving around, man. I'm just losing it. And it was scary, you know? As a grown man, like it doesn't, it, it was just like a whole, like, I can't explain it because I've had a rough couple of years. And I don't want to make this into like a whole like sob fest or anything, but I had a rough couple of years, man. And it all was coming up to a head at this moment. And I just felt like everything was just pouring on me and pouring on me. And I'm just lost. I don't know where I'm going. Phone's dead. Luckily, I had a full tank of gas. So I had a full tank of gas to get somewhere, you know? But finally, after like an hour and a half driving on this one road, it's one road, hour and a half, I come across this random bar. It was like a restaurant up top, and then in the basement they had a bar. And it was dead. I think they were about to close. And I pull in. I walk in with my phone. I'm like, yo, like I'm in a bit of a jam. I don't know where I am. I need a charger, but I know you guys probably have chargers, but like I can't use this charger. I need like a back charger. And the guy's like, oh yeah, we got that downstairs. I'm telling you, for the last like 2 years, my phone's been like this for like a year. No bar ever carries the back charger. I always have to bring my own. And by the grace of God, this random bar had a back charger, and it was in the basement bar. So I walk down there, and I go to the bartender who's down there. I'm like, hey, I heard you have this back charger. Can I borrow it? My phone said. And she's like, yeah, sure. So I plug my phone in, and there's 3 other people in the basement bar. It was dead. It was like a pool. There's like pool tables. It was all dead, and no one was there. There's 2 people at the end of the bar, just having a drink, sitting next to each other, talking. And then the third person that was there, the only other person was there, was a musician hired to play music. And he's just there jamming, pretty much playing for nobody. And he's like, all right, I'm pretty much done. But does anyone have any, like, just literally, he's just talking to the void almost. He's like, does anyone have any song requests? And he kind of looks towards me, and I just, in the middle of a panic attack, just blurted out Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones. And he started playing. He's like, oh, I can play that. He just starts playing it. And I was like, I just felt okay. Like everything just felt fine. You know, I stopped panicking. My phone was getting charged. I looked, I got the address from a friend finally once my phone was charged, and I found out I was only like 45 minutes away from the Airbnb, so I only really drove like 30 minutes out of the way. And while Wild Horses is playing, it's like an emotional song too. I just felt the sense of calmness and like everything was going to be fine in life. And I just took a deep breath and was like, oh, like, I kind of make a big deal out of things and like let shit get to me that I shouldn't let get to me. You know, I put myself in this shitty situation, which was dumb on my part, but it's almost like I had to go through that. It felt very, you were supposed to be there at this time. I don't expect anyone to really get what I'm saying. And I know it sounds silly and dumb, but it was like, I was honestly like an out of body experience. And then on top of that, the guy finishes Wild Horses and he starts to pack up. He's like, thank you guys. And I was like, the 3 of us are clapping. I was emotional at this point. I was clapping. And I take out my wallet to see if I have any cash in there. And I don't, because I don't have any money, period, you know? And I didn't have any cash, but I had this note in my wallet that I walked around with. And the note was from a very dark time in my life. And I've been keeping it on me since I wrote it, to just remind me that things aren't as bad as they may seem. And that's literally the situation I was in. I was making the situation, I was like acting like my life was ending. Meanwhile, all I had to do was just keep moving forward, find this hole in the wall bar, keep going, and just never, like, not look backwards and just go forward. And that's what I did. And so I take out my wallet and I had this note on me. And then full disclosure, the note was like, it's dark, man. Like, that's just what it was. And I carried it with me, and I had nothing else to give this guy. I had no money. I don't have any money. Even if I'm broke as fuck, right? So I couldn't give him money, but I wanted to give him something, you know? And I just felt like I needed to part away with this note that I had in my wallet. And So I told him, I said, hey man, I don't have any money. Not only on me, like in general, I'm broke as fuck. I have nothing to give you. The only thing of the only thing of meaning I have on me is this note. And I don't expect you to understand, but it's from a dark time in my life. You could do what you want with it. I don't expect you to like this to do anything, but I think I was meant to part ways with this note and kind of just leave that part of who I was in the past. And that's kind of what I did. I gave him the note. I was a little emotional and I shook his hand and I left. And then I got in my car and I got to the Airbnb and I woke up feeling like happy. And I've been feeling very happy since then. And I think it was just an important thing for me to go through. I think what I'm just trying to say is life ain't that bad, man. A lot of people have it worse than you. And it's easier in life to focus on the negatives. And it's kind of a lot of like I do this a lot too, where I try and guess what other people are thinking, which is impossible. I can't read minds. Nobody can. And of course, like the way my brain's wired, I always think people are thinking less of me at all times, which makes me like just want to hide away. And that's part of the like I just wanted to run and hide. I was running and hiding away from this party because I just didn't feel good. And I went through this whole like emotional experience where I was lost and I was like questioning everything in life, and then it just felt like everything was coming at me all at once. And then all it took was just some random hole in the wall bar, either in New Jersey or New York. Again, I had no idea where the fuck I was. And just took a moment. And I don't know what that guy's going to do with that note. He might rip it up. He might be like, this is retarded. I don't know. But it was just, from my perspective, it was more than a note I was getting rid of, is all I'm saying. You know, it was more than a note. It was a lifetime of like self-hatred and negativity. And I feel clearer than, and I was feeling going into the wedding weekend. I was feeling clear and good too. But like then I went through this panic attack, and then like just didn't know what was happening. And sorry, I'm not being clear. I know I'm not, but I'm trying to just be honest with you guys for once instead of just coming on here and being an asshole, which I love doing, and I'm gonna honestly do that in about 5 seconds. But it was just that. I'm trying to close it out here too, by the way, guys. I'm sorry, but I think that a big thing that I'm starting to realize is that you're not your past. You know, you're not the mistakes you've made, and I think giving that note away to him just meant that to me, because that note was from a really dark time in my life, and I was kind of holding on to that darkness. I'm not going to say trauma. I'm not going to sit here and say I was traumatized by anything in life, but I was just holding on to this one part of me, and it just felt like a weight off my shoulders once I let it go. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I don't. A lot of people say this all the time, but I, even if I don't know you, like if you're following me on Instagram or something, whatever, I don't know how you're consuming this. I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm always here for anyone who needs help. And I've got a lot of good friends and family in my life that I could go to for help. And if you guys are out there, if anyone's out there just like struggling or anything like that, don't be afraid to tell someone about it. You know, it's life can be hard. It could beat you down, and it's a lot easier to just let life beat the shit out of you. But sometimes you got to fight back, and part of fighting back in life sometimes is asking for help. So I've been through depression and anxiety and all this stuff, and for a while I just let it eat at me inside. And then finally, like 6 years ago, I like decided to get some help, and it's been a fucking roller coaster since then, man. Like I've been through so many therapists, psychologists. I've been on every medicine, and it hasn't been till like right now where I just started to feel a little clear. And I don't know if that story's gonna have any impact on anybody, but it had an impact on me, and that's why I wanted to share it. So yeah, man, I just want to this is so corny, but sometimes the corny cliches are like the truth. And I just everyone who's in my life, I love them, you know, and I just want to relay that to anyone listening. I just, first of all, don't ever judge a book by its cover. You never know what someone else is going through, and it's easier to judge someone based on just surface level bullshit. And I'm tired of doing that. I'm guilty of doing that as well. I would project and like shit on other people to make myself feel better, and it's fucking garbage, man. It's not cool. It's not fun. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna fuck around and joke and like make jokes about people. Like, I'm trying to be a comedian. Like, that's part of the fucking job, right? So I don't want you guys to hear this and then like 5 minutes later I start shitting on like zookeepers or some random fucking bullshit and think, oh, he's back to his old self. No, I'm just fucking around. I'm having fun. I'm trying to laugh at like just random shit. So I don't know. I'm rambling at this point, but what's up, you fucking losers, you pieces of shit, dude? You think just because I was almost crying in the first part of this episode, you don't think I'm going to come back even harder now? Wow, I'm such a gay pussy, dude. I'm so sorry for that. I feel like such a nerd. I hate doing that, but I don't know. I felt the need to do it. It's all right, man. You guys can. Laughing is part of life, dude. Just fucking laugh at my pain. I don't care. And I don't even expect you guys to be like, oh wow, so profound. Like I'm already pissed at myself for telling that story because I feel like I didn't even tell it justice because it was just such an out of body thing. But like, whatever. We're back to talking shit. Let's go back to talking shit, can we? And do I have permission to talk shit? Is that okay with you guys? Even though I just said like I love everyone, and now I'm about to go in on like fucking morons. I don't know. You guys ever have a friend that starts dating a girl? And like you haven't met her yet, and your first question is obviously like, is she hot? Like, is anyone else like that? I'm a fucking scumbag, dude. My friend just started dating this chick, and he's describing her to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Is she hot? Does she have big tits? Right? She have nice jugs. What's she look like? Is she a model? No? You're a failure then. So I obviously make him show me a picture. And he does this thing where it's like, a lot of people do this where they're trying to show you a picture of someone they're like either hooking up with or in a situationship with or like dating or just started dating, and you go to see it, they go to pull up a picture of them, right? And they scroll way too far back on the Instagram. It's like, oh, I got to find a good picture of her. Hey, newsflash. If you can't find that good picture within her last 5 pictures, she's either an artsy retard or she looks like a fucking goose. Okay? I'm sorry. And that's okay. That's okay in life. You can date a goose. All right? Duck, duck, goose. You're up. Go get him. Run around the fucking circle. Tackle, whatever. But yeah, he scrolled way too far back. He's like, yeah, I'm looking for a good picture of her. I'm like, yikes, dude. How far back you going, dude? What am I going to see a picture of her when she was in high school? I don't need to see that, you gross fuck. Fucking weirdo. Yeah, no, dude, she's hot, bro. Dude, she's smoking. I got to go back and find a good picture of her. Yeah, there she is. I'm like, what? Is that her at prom? You fucking psycho? Why are you showing me prom pics of your new girlfriend? It's 2025. I don't need shit from 2012, you psychopath. Just show me. I'm not going to like, see, that's the thing. Like all these people, like everyone is so afraid. Like, I'm not going to judge you I'm going to be like, oh, she's hot, she's not hot, whatever. I don't even give a shit. I'm really just kidding around with him in the first place. Like, I'm just fucking around with him. And he's like so obsessed with finding the perfect picture of this girl he's dating. I'm like, dude, it's not that deep, man. Like, if you're happy, I'm happy for you. You know? Fucking just, I love the idea of just scrolling back. Fucking 10 years. Like, how many years are you scrolling back? Guys, when you got a new girl, how many years are you scrolling back to get the right picture of the girl you're currently seeing? You get a picture of her before she was fat? Yeah, this is who I'm dating. You meet her in person, you're like, whoa! Guess the camera fucking sheds 10 pounds. What the fuck? You looked a lot better in that picture you showed me. Then you find out that picture's from 2014. Oh, that explains it. Whatever, man. Shout out to them, though. I hope the best for them. Maybe I'll go to their wedding one day. That'd be sick. And then get lost on a Friday welcome party and lose my mind. Yeah, that's great, though. Hopefully, if I ever do that, if I'm ever dating someone and someone's like, let me see a picture of them, and I don't show them the first picture of her Instagram, someone's got to shoot me in the head or something. Keep me humble. Shoot me in the head. Keep me humble. Keep me humble. You know what I mean? Shoot me in the head. Oh, man. I'm finally starting to lose weight, though. I'm starting to chip away at that, which is nice. I've had a weird weight loss journey, as they say. As they say, journey, which is quite frankly the gayest word, maybe in the English dictionary, is journey. Everyone's on a fucking journey. Would you shut up? Life's a journey. We don't have to address it. Everyone's on their own fucking journey their entire lives. I don't need to like fucking write it out and use the word. Not to mention the band Journey even sucks, dude. They suck. Don't stop believing. And what? That your song sucks? Don't worry, I won't. Because that song sucks a lot. Sucks eggs, dude. Suck a egg, Journey. I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm in my van life journey. We all are, dude. You're not special. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. Just be cool, man. Be cool, dude. But anyway, I've been on a weight loss journey for the last couple of years. And I've gained and lost 40 pounds twice over the last 2 years. And I think it's because, like, when I work out, I'm a psychopath. And, like, I used to be jacked. I used to be ripped. And fucking people used to look at me and be like, that guy's fucking ripped. Look at that guy. I used to have a six-pack of just pure muscle. Dude, it was, dude, people could do laundry on my stomach. No detergent, no water. Just take, like, dirty clothes and rub it on my stomach, and it'd be clean. They'd be sparkling, dude. Like they're in a fucking Tide commercial. My stomach was pretty much just a Tide to-go stick. I'd be out at parties and someone would like spill buffalo wing sauce on their shirt and be like, oh, I forgot my Tide to-go stick. And I'd be like, take your shirt off in public. Let me see it. Wash it on my fucking washboard abs. Clean as new. There you go. How you doing? But now I'm fat. Now I could take a clean shirt and make it dirty on my stomach too. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of crumbs and condiment sauce on my tummy. Because I like to eat naked. Because I'm an odd guy. Because I'm an odd duck. Right? I like to eat naked and then just like watch my stomach grow in real time. That's the kind of eater I am. People are like, oh, I'm such a bad eater. Oh yeah? Do you eat naked at the dinner table and watch your stomach grow in real time? Are you that weird? I doubt it. I'm kidding. But yeah, I have gained weight and I'm not happy with it. And because I just don't feel good physically. Like I get body positivity. Everyone's like, I'm body positive. Yeah, because I'm positive your body sucks. That's the only thing I'm body positive about. You're body positive, I'm positive your body sucks. Get in the gym, you fat fuck. Okay? Just cut it out. All right? You even see these Ozempic commercials. These executives of like these weight loss commercials are actually retarded. Okay? Let me ask you something. When you saw a commercial for Ozempic, where is it skinny people they were using? No, they're using fat fucks. That leads me to believe that your product doesn't work, Ozempic. If you want people to think that your product works, get a couple of skinny kids in there. Throw a ripped kid in there. I don't know. Throw a ripped dude. Make people believe that you could get jacked by using Ozempic. You know? Instead of using fat people. Like, well, I don't understand the logic there. They're trying to be inclusive with this fat positivity bullshit. And so they use fat people for a product that's supposed to help you lose weight. Like, I don't want day one Ozempic user in my commercial. I want day 100 Ozempic user. I want to see someone who like, show me at least a side-by-side. Whatever happened to side-by-sides when it comes to weight loss infomercials and commercials and shit like that? They just have a picture of someone when they were fat and then a completely different person when they were skinny to try and pawn off that person as if they drastically changed that much. Whatever. But these Ozempic commercials, they're just showing fatties. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. It actually makes me mad. Okay? I'm tired of it. Whatever happened to skinny people, man? Skinny, I haven't seen a string bean in one of these commercials. What about some string bean representation? They're throwing fat fucks everywhere. Tired of it. I'm not tired of it. But anyway, if anyone's looking for a fat redhead, I could be that guy. If anyone's looking for a fat Ozempic redhead, let me get an Ozempic commercial, dude. I'll plug it. I'll take the needle and stab my thigh or whatever it is you do with those things. I'll shoot it up. I'll do it live on camera. I'll shoot up Ozempic. If you want to hire me to be in your commercial, I'll lock myself in a room and only consume Ozempic for a month. The only thing I'll put in my body is Ozempic. If that means I could be in one of your commercials. But anyway. So I'm trying to lose weight. And I've been riding the bike in the morning. And I've been listening to motivational speakers while on the bike. Because I have a bike in my basement, like a stationary bike, and I just ride it. And it's so lame because I'm not even doing anything like that hard. I'm just riding a bike. I'm just riding a bike. It's that simple. And I'm listening to like these guys be like, you gotta be a lion. You think you a lion? You a gazelle. You about to get eaten by the lion. That's why the lion's the king of the jungle. The lion does not live unless the lion eats the gazelle. It's like, shut up, Animal Kingdom, pussy. If I wanted to learn about animals, I'd go to the Animal Planet or something. I don't need to hear your dumb ass tell me about it. And all motivational speakers, like, they all had it. No one grew up being like, I'm going to be a motivational speaker one day. No, they failed at their real dream, and then they have a fail-safe of just talking shit to people, acting like they have an impact on others, which they might. I don't know. Who's to say if they do or not? In my opinion, I don't think it works. The only thing that it works for me is like, I tell myself when I'm riding the bike, I'm listening to these motivational speakers just yell at me. It's like a 30-minute compilation on YouTube. And I just say to myself, all right, the only way to get these fuckers off, the only way to stop listening to these fuckers is just finish the workout. So that's what I've been doing. So it kind of does help, I guess, but not in the way you'd think, you know? But I want to get jacked again, man. That was so cool. Nah, I don't want to be jacked. I just want to be skinny again. I just want to feel good, you know? Being fat, you don't feel good. I don't feel good physically. It's like not good. I don't want to be fat. It was fun while it lasted. Okay? All right, sure. I loved having 3 Uber drivers come at the same time to drop off 3 different items from 3 different fast food places because I couldn't make up my fat mind. I love doing that. Okay, I love causing a traffic jam in the suburbs with my Uber Eats drivers, dude. That was fun while it lasted. And then I had to hide from my parents. I'd have them I'd run up the block and try to catch them before they get to my house. Like, it was crazy stuff, man. I was a psycho when it comes to Uber Eats. I tried getting kicked off Uber Eats before. I already talked about this, but yeah, I just don't want to. It just makes me feel worse. So anything to make me feel better. And if that means losing weight, then I'm gonna do that. And you guys should too, because being fat, it's not good for you. James, you're such a fat phobic piece of shit. You know what? I am. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? You're fat. I don't like you. All right? They got things now. They got Ozempic. You see the commercials with the fat fucks in them? It might not work. I don't know. But if you want to take that risk, take that gamble, go and do it. Go jab yourself. It's all right, man. Fatty boom baddies. Gotta love them. I need a good serial killer documentary, man. Tired of it. Tired of all these whack-ass one-offs. They have like an eight episode docu-series about a guy who kills his wife. Those are rookie numbers, dude. Pump those up. All right? You want to get my attention in a murder documentary, you have to have at least 5 to 10 bodies. 5 to 10 bodies, and I could get fully invested in it. Because then that's more story. There's more room for surprise. There's like, oh shit, he did it again? Whoa. Now he's a serial. This is cool. Which I know is bad. It's a bad thought. But I think I'd make one. Like, I don't want to be a serial killer, obviously, and I'm not a serial killer. Okay, I don't dissect animals. I'm not a freak. But I like to think if I was a serial killer, I would only most serial killers are just like white males who kill females. That's pretty much their shtick. A little stale, if you ask me. A little stale, right? It's getting a little old. Oh, what's the white guy going to kill 17 women across the country? Ugh. How about a challenge, serial killers? If I was a serial killer, I'd only kill men. What kind of men? Men in their 40s with full heads of hair. That's the kind of guy I'd go after. And then I'd scalp them, and I'd wear their head while I'm at home, and I'd look myself in the mirror and be like, would you fuck me? I'd fuck me, like in the movie. Nah, man, that's the kind of serial killer I would be. I wouldn't chase down a woman. Chase down a man, because I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist serial killer. If I was a serial killer, I'd be a serial killing feminist. I'm not going to kill that woman. How dare you? I'd be like Dexter, but like not killing other killers. I would just kill men because I love women. I don't know. Whatever, man. Speaking of motivation, dude, I used to have the background on my phone is it's now a sunflower, which is gay, but it makes me happy. So whatever, I like the look of it. But before that, I had like a motivational quote, which was even gayer. I had to delete it because you could only the reason I had the motivational quote was to try and get me to like just stop doing bad shit, like to try and get me to be better. But then you can only snort cocaine so much off your phone with a motivational quote underneath it before you're like, this quote's not really working, you know? Oh, that's what that says? Damn, I should have read that before I dumped a bag on my phone in the bathroom like a psychopath. But no, I'm good now. But the sunflower's helping. I like the sunflower. It's a nice little cute pic. People always see that. They're like, that's a sunflower? Might as well be a dick, you gay guy. You might as well be some guy's balls. Your background's a sunflower? I didn't know you sucked dick. Damn, dude. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, bro, people see my background, they think immediately like, oh, this guy fucking sucks. It's a sunflower. It's not even the best flower. In my opinion, it is. Sunflowers are sick, dude. Get off your high horse. Yeah. How much time we got?
That's about 35 minutes.
35 minutes? All right, man. Guys. Sorry. But I don't know what happened. I apologize. I'm also rusty. I haven't done a solo episode in a while. But, guys, shout out Medallion Media. Shout out Angel. Fucking boys. Love them. And all my socials right here. You guys know the drill. Go give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff. And, guys, once again, a little caveat. Not a caveat. A little bow on this whole podcast. If anyone ever needs anything just to talk to, know someone to talk to, like, shoot me a text, man. I've been through it all. So, awesome. All right. Be good, guys. Later.
Gotta take the good with the bad, smile with the sad, love what you got and remember what you had. Messing with the ones who helped me in the times when I was flat broke, didn't even have a dime. My family, they was there, my niggas, they was there. The rest of y'all left me for dead, didn't care. I used to have dreams, living large in this thing, and by the grace of God, I'm still alive in this thing. I strive in this game to get all that I can. Never said I'm the main. Respect me.